How to protect yourself from cyber criminals. Why should you care about this? Well, everybody's a target, from individuals to businesses. Your data is floating out there, and people want to do malicious things with it. I've seen people where even their bank accounts have been wiped because a cyber criminal got a hold of their banking information. So we're going to talk about 5 ways that can help protect you from cyber criminals and cybercrime. So the first one is don't click. Spam messages are sent. Millions and millions of spam messages are sent every second. And it's just one click can compromise your computer, your information, your access. When I was working for a company, they had this system called Know Before, and it would try to trick people into clicking on spam messages. And this particular one, it made a case not to my mind, but to my stomach, actually. It was an email from the HR department saying, hey, we're taking a survey of what kind of snacks you would like to have. So I was thinking, oh man, I like snacks. And so I was tempted to click on that link. But then just as I was thinking about click on the link, I thought about it. I was like, wait a second. HR doesn't supply the snacks in the break room. It's actually facilities that supplies the snacks. Number two, when in doubt, validate. Normally, when you get some sort of request, an email, a text message, a phone call, there's some sort of urgency to do something. I've even heard reports where the bank would call you and say, hey, your account's under investigation. I think it look like it's been hacked. We need to validate your information. We need to check your information. Please give us your bank account number, your social security number, and so on. You're like, oh, wow, I got my bank account's already attacked. Well, it is by the person calling you. So if you have a question like, why is this happening? Why are they calling me? You can say, okay, thank you. I'm going to hang up now, or I'm going to go reach out to my bank directly and seeing what happens. Then you're really sure you're talking with the bank itself. And then you can say, hey, I got this call. Someone's asking me that my bank account's been compromised. Can you validate if this is true or not? And they'll say, no, this is not from us. It goes on all the time. Text messages too. Like it's a text message from your CEO saying, oh, like I need you to send me some money right away. And like, what? Like, why? Think about it. Why is a CEO reaching out to me to send him some money? There's certain avenues that they need to follow. So just think about it. Stop and think and say, okay, can I validate this? Check with someone that, hey, is this real? Is this really what it's supposed to be? Okay, the third one is to turn on MFA or multi-factor authentication. And that's where you might have seen it when you sign up to a website. They say, okay, give us your phone number, and then we're going to send you a 6-digit code. So that's one form of validation through SMS text messages. Another one may be through apps on your phone. Like there's a Google Authenticator, there's a Microsoft Authenticator, and these will act as an MFA so that when you log in with your username and your password, they say, okay, we need one more form of authentication. We need to know what this code, this generating code, what that number is. And so that kind of protects you in a way where if your username and your password got stolen and someone was trying to log in, you would then have this additional form of authentication to log you into. Number four, don't reuse the same passwords. Because a lot of times what would happen is that one site would be compromised and they go and grab that username and password that they successfully compromised, and they go use it for some of the most common other websites. And if people are using the same password, like your dog's name and your date of birth, then they're going to just try it on the other ones, and they might hit that one successful login, and then they're into maybe another site. So use different passwords for each site. They may say, well, I log into all these different sites. What am I supposed to do? Remember 20, 30, 40, 50 different passwords? Well, there are solutions out there to help you, and I'll be creating another video on how to manage your passwords. But one solution may be to have a password manager. Okay, the fifth reason, uh, do not join open Wi-Fi networks. Now, I know what maybe you're traveling, you're out and about in the town, you say, oh, I want to get on the Wi-Fi. Well, there's a lot of open Wi-Fi networks out there, but you don't know their validity if they're legit Wi-Fi. So avoid joining those. Sometimes what would happen is you could be at a coffee shop and you say, "Oh, I'm going to join the Wi-Fi, get better connection because your internet connection is not that well from your phone." And you may be sitting at Starbucks and it may say Starbucks free Wi-Fi, and you're like, "Oh, great, they're offering me free Wi-Fi." But really, it's someone that put their own device broadcasting a Wi-Fi signal, and then you join that, and that one might even have internet access. And then you're using the internet, but really someone's capturing all your data that you're passing through that Wi-Fi network. So avoid joining unknown Wi-Fi networks, especially ones that are open without any passwords as well. I hope you found this video valuable, and we'll see you soon.